Why are you here? You're here to outwork. You're here to outtrain. You're here to win.
I mean, no one's going to see this, Pat. That's what happens when you open up with a major decision against North Carolina.
That's awesome.
Here with Pat Glory. Opened up the match, major decision. You knew it was going to be a tight match. Some polls had him a little more highly ranked as a team than you. Do you feel any of the pressure as far as opening up the match and having some thinking it's going to be tight? More pressure getting bonus points?
Yeah, I mean, I try to go out there and score as many points as I possibly can. And I mean, if you watch a lot of my matches, like I'll walk off the mat like a little pissed off.
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't score more.
Yeah.
Today, I mean, I wrestled Joe Heilman. I've wrestled him. I can't even countless amount of times.
Yeah.
I wrestled in the state finals. A couple of times before that, so I knew him. I knew his style, and how he wrestles.
You knew he wasn't going to wrestle?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
I don't take anything away from him.
Yep.
I mean, I go out there and wrestle my match, and
This wasn't going to be aggressive, it didn't look like.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So obviously, try to be as respectful to him as possible. He's a great kid, great family. So, but just go out there and try to do what I do.
Gotcha.
Go out there and be as crisp as possible. Open up. Try to get the technique we're working on. Try to try new stuff and improve
Yep.
kind of thing. So in regards to the team, I knew we were going to win this match coming in. There was no reason why we shouldn't. Guys like Travis Stefano coming out and getting the pin.
Yeah.
Pat Brucky. I mean, come on. That's our captain
good
right there.
right there,
You
right?
go out there and you lead by that's service leadership. Nate Jackson likes to call it. So
Yeah.
we
Coaches
just,
told me you guys kicked them out of the the post-match meeting and the pre-staff. Like you guys are just managing yourselves as a team. Is that true?
pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
we have such a tight knit group.
Yeah.
We're super young. Pretty much our whole lineup
What are you,
is freshman
18?
and sophomore. I'm 18.
18,
Yeah. Turned 19 in April.
Got it.
But we just have a lot of camaraderie in our team.
Awesome.
The freshman and sophomore classes, we always do work together. We hang out. We eat together. We do pretty much everything together. So. We know what we're capable of, and I don't really think anyone else can know unless you're in the room. But I think we're going to win tomorrow too. To be honest with you, there's no reason we shouldn't.
Are you looking forward to the match? You got Piccinini.
Yeah, I mean it's just another match,
Do you think about it, or is it just shows up tomorrow and then you're ready?
I mean, obviously you got to think about it a little bit.
I don't know.
If you don't think about it, then there's no reason for you to even wrestle the match.
Okay.
But the whole mentality is that nothing changes.
Yeah.
There's no reason I should wrestle any differently against number 4 kid in the country than I should against Joe Heilman or whoever I wrestle. So go out there and keep doing the same thing I keep doing, and wrestle the way I know how to wrestle.
Now, a lot of people don't really know how to rank you. You have one loss, or to one guy, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to come back to that last match. And Piccinini comes in at 4 or 5. I mean, I clearly have you higher than Flo does, but I don't pay attention to them.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit. Do you feel any different thinking that you're perceived as an underdog as you're in your approach, or not?
I mean, I try to wrestle the same way, no matter what. No matter if I'm ranked higher, no matter if I'm ranked lower. Obviously, there's a little bit less pressure. I just go out there and do my own thing. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win, kind of thing. But at the same time, I don't really think about the wins and losses. I've learned throughout the years that if you focus on the wins and losses, that you're just going to get caught up in your own head, and you're not going to wrestle the way you know you're capable of wrestling.
You got that youth wrestlers, pay attention, 100%, not wins and W's.
No, it's not. Because, anyone that knows me, anyone that's a New Jersey wrestler, knew that I wasn't really talented. When I was growing up, I was a second place finisher in pretty much anything. I took second in the state 5 times throughout my whole career, and won states twice. So that mindset change of not worrying about what's going to happen if I lose this match, the what ifs, that's what really ate at me inside and made me not wrestle and kind of clam up when I had a tough match, in the state finals or wherever it was. So I think that mindset change helped me a little bit, and to focus on the technique. How what am I going to do during this match? How am I going to open them up? How am I going to get to my next attack to score instead of what happens if I lose this match? So I think that's going to help me a lot.
What changed between your first match with Lee and the match at Midlands?
I mean,
with you mentally? Anything?
I mean, after that first match, you know, there was a lot of positions where I realized I could score, and I was in Carver Hawkeye Arena, my first dual meet of the year. You know, going into it, I was feeling a little cocky. I thought I could win that match. You know, I was like, there's no reason I can't beat Penn Specialty. But you know, I think he just got to his stuff. He got the crowd roaring. I reversed him and rode him out for a little while in that first match, but you know, in the end, he dominated me. You know, and there's no way around it. But I knew that if I kind of stretched it out the match a little bit, that if I brought in the second period, brought in the third period, I could wrestle with him for 7 minutes. I just got to be able to not get teched in the first period or whatever, you know?
Gotcha.
So, second match, you know, that was my mindset going in. Don't get turned 14 times in the first period. I still did. 12-0 after the first period, but he chose down. And I'm looking at Brands in the corner, and he's like, down. Now, you know, I would think he's choosing neutral, right? He took me down pretty easily and whatever. But chose down. I guess it was like he was already up 12-0. He just wanted to get practice on bottom, get him in shape or something. But you know, he didn't really do much. He kind of just sat there like head down and didn't really even try. I mean, he tried to get up, but we got to that one position where he had my leg up and I had his head and arm. And I'm like, it's a weird position, but I feel pretty comfortable there. Like I'm pretty rolly and weird in that position. But I wound up rolling him through, put him to his back, and I had almost like a assassin, I think they call it. I had that assassin for a little while, and he kind of just, after that, I think he was a little shook.
I want to get to that.
But
you looked like you had him choked out. Like he looked like he was. Did you feel him go limp there?
Yeah, no, he was. Yeah, after that, after he got to his stomach, I think he was just worried about not getting turned again.
No kidding. Because he looked like he just turned into wet spaghetti.
Well, he was trying to get out, and I don't think he was expecting that, you know, for him to be on his back there.
Yeah.
I think it kind of like shook him up a little bit.
Interesting.
But, you know, he still turned me 8 times in the first period, so he was out to a lead. He just needed to kind of hang there, and that's what he did. So,
hey, thanks for the time. I know you got a fan here who wants an autograph. Good luck. I'll see you tomorrow against Okie State.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Go Tigers.